It's a great honor for me to take this opportunity to share my experience on how I learned about Sparks organization. During my greatest darkness, where walls seemed to crush on me and I felt very stuck, it was then that a very close friend of mine recommended me to reach out to Sparks organization and specifically ask for Mrs. Miriam Yerushalmi. It was extreme game changer when I started to work with Miss Miriam Yerushalmi. I'd love to express my greatest gratitude to Miss Miriam Yerushalmi and the organization Sparks. She has been the reason for the turning point in my life.
Sparks has been an amazing resource for me. For the first time ever, I was able to open up about my situation. I called an anonymous hotline and was set up with a therapist right away. Ever since then, I've been connected with Devorah, and she has been amazing. I was meeting her once a week, and she helped me relax and focus on the bigger picture in life, Hashem. She was a real listening ear for me. She also brought me to a store to buy stunning Yom Tov clothing for my children a couple times. Sometimes people don't see that another person is in pain, but for Sparks, it's a real thing. They took my call as a real cry for help.
No words can ever express, yet my appreciation I must stress. The gratitude I feel within my heart for the constant understanding from the very start. When I was lost in deep despair, you made the darkness easier to bear. With a listening ear you shared in my pain, and you taught me how to dance in the rain. You gave me the tools to navigate the challenges of life, how to handle and deal with all the strife. You have given me the courage and strength to move along and to recognize thoughts that are right or wrong. May Hashem give you the strength to continue your occupation, which you righteously perform with great qualification. Thank you for making a difference in my life. Mrs. Devorah Kozlik.
Good evening. Tonight I express my heart to Devorah and Sparks. I'm past 40 and my baby is 6 months old. I called Sparks when I felt overwhelmed and exhausted from insomnia, a shadow of myself. And soon after I met Devorah. She listened and guided me through mindfulness exercises, the concept of self-care. I'm back, and my family and I can smile again. Yasher Koach Sparks.
Sparks is an amazing resource for women who need help. I was able to reach out to them through their hotline and immediately be set up with a therapist who helped me help myself. It was the first time that I was able to talk over my situation and get help. My therapist was able to guide me in ways that I could relax myself and focus and realize that Hashem is really the one in charge. They were also able to help me with Shabbos and Yom Tov clothes for my children. Some people just don't understand and are not able to help, but I feel like Sparks does. And even if they don't know your entire situation, they know that if someone's reaching out for help, they really need it. Thank you so much.
I just want to take a moment to say thank you so much to Sparks for all the work and all the effort they put into helping other people. I was introduced to Sparks through a Bikur Cholim of Queens. I was very desperate going through postpartum after giving birth to my daughter, and I was in a pit. I felt like I had no one to turn to. I went from therapist to therapist, and I just was not receiving the help that I needed. And when I connected to Sparks, they introduced me to Miriam. Miriam Yerushalmi has been a blessing in my life. I feel that she helped me in a way that nobody could have helped me because she connected to me. The first thing that Miriam said to me was, we are soul sisters and we need to be there for one another. And her saying that just helped me connect to her better. helped me open up to her, and the techniques she used to calm me when, I had my panic attacks and when I was going through my depressed state were incredible. I owe so much to Miriam and Sparks, and I just want to take a moment to really truly tell them how much I appreciate all the work that they have done and that they are doing to help people. And so just thank you.
When my daughter gave birth prematurely, we were all so worried about the baby. Little did we know it, that was my daughter who we should have worried about. Shortly after birth, she was diagnosed with postpartum psychosis. Baruch Hashem, we got in touch with Sparks, who helped us in every which way. They helped us get the proper therapist and the proper doctors. Devorah was there for us in every which way we needed it. Whenever we called, she called us right back and was there to support us and help us get through it. Baruch Hashem, with the proper support and counseling, my daughter has fully recovered.